I'm on a mission to film the largest animals on the planet. This ultimate whales expedition began off the coast of Los Angeles in January. In the first episode, we witnessed dolphins and a southbound gray whale with her newborn calf just offshore of this busy metropolis. These very whales will be northbound in just a couple months' time. In episode 2, we're going to venture into the deep blue waters of the Pacific. Long before our modern age, explorers wrote about sea monsters and giants in the ocean. This is likely what they saw. From a boat, this could indeed look like a monster. However, in reality, it's simply a humpback whale rolling through kelp. This behavior has come to be known as kelping, and scientists don't know exactly why these giants do this. The two leading theories for this behavior is that they do this for enjoyment and/or self-medication. The seaweed contains antibacterial properties that can be beneficial to a whale. As an observer, it's pretty evident that whatever the reason, the whales sure do seem to find joy in it. These images were captured in California. Known for its colder, nutrient-rich waters that are full of kelp, humpback whales are no stranger to this coast. However, it was time to find bluer, warmer water. And I left these California humpback whales and headed 2,000 miles west to the islands of Hawaii. Upon arrival, I had no idea of the beauty that I would find. There were whales in any direction I looked. The obvious question is why? Why do humpback whales migrate to Hawaii, a chain of islands that are literally in the middle of the Pacific? They do it primarily for breeding and calving purposes. These majestic creatures travel thousands of miles from their feeding grounds in colder waters to the warmer waters around Hawaii during the winter months. It is here in these waters that they find a relatively safe and sheltered environment for the whales to give birth and nurse their young. It's also here that they display one of nature's most awe-inspiring behaviors. Just about any day in the winter is a day where you can see a whale. They usually don't travel alone here, and if one appears alone, it's not long before you see others nearby. This is a mother and her calf, usually flanked by another whale whose purpose is to escort the mother and her calf through these waters. It's also the escort that seems to really enjoy its job, sometimes breaching completely out of the water in a display that can't be described as anything short of amazing. Often, the horizon can be lit by white splashes in the distance, and it isn't until you are close that you can actually see that it's not always a breach, that the whales are kicking their bodies sideways, a sort of side tail slap. The side tail slaps were not something I was expecting to see so often. These incredible behaviors had me lost for words. It's mesmerizing to witness an animal as big as a bus easily launch itself out of the water, purposely. This whale knows exactly what it's doing. But it's what the whale did next that stole the show. This is a tail slap, and this whale did it over and over again. Filming this behavior sent tingles down my spine. Some believe that the tail slapping may serve as a form of communication between humpback whales, that the sound produced by the whale hitting the water can travel over long distances and may be used to signal other whales. Other explanations for this tail slapping may be that it plays a role in social interactions among other humpback whales. It could be that the tail slapping might be part of their courtship rituals, or simply play behavior among individuals. The bottom line is that science is still uncertain as to why humpback whales exhibit this behavior. Beyond wondering why they do this, I couldn't help but imagine that these creatures have an intelligence that we just can't comprehend as humans. I truly believe that whales, among other animals, are capable of experiencing joy. How else can you explain this? This humpback whale extends its pectoral fins out, almost like it's clapping to itself. It's often been said that the simplest explanation for many things is usually the answer. As an observer, the following clips simply show one thing: happiness. There may be no other explanation, and sometimes you don't need one. You merely just observe something special. This young calf was seemingly having the time of its life. Once again, it exhibits pure joy. Anybody who has seen a young child exhibit joy, whether it's in a park or in their home, understands that this is exactly what is happening here. It's not a scientific conclusion, but sometimes we just need our eyes to see what is obviously there. I came to this place to find gentle giants, and I left having found happy giants instead. It was a great start to my ultimate whales expedition. Little did I know I'd eventually find the largest giants of them all. Stay tuned for episode 3.